I'd like to start by welcoming the dignitaries on stage here. We have with us Mr. Chandan Awasthi, who is the Senior Joint Director of EEPC India. He's come all the way from Delhi. We also have with us Mr. Aditya Shekhar, who represents POWERGRID, and Mr. Rahul Anand Kaushik, also from POWERGRID. We have Mr. Mukund Sharat, who is the Chief General Manager from POWERGRID.
Large section of the stakeholders, particularly of the interests of the vendors and service providers. It should be of help to us. As I will tell you further, the data I will give you, and my colleague Mr. Suresh, sorry, there is a last minute correction here. Instead of Mr. Aditya and Mr. Rahul, Mr. Suresh is here. He is senior GMA, so he will give you. So, as I was telling that we are actually on a very high growth trajectory at this moment as far as adding the transmission infrastructure is concerned for the country. Our capex almost next 2-3 years is going to grow at more than 20%. So obviously we are finding that all our suppliers and all our service providers, they are reaching the limit of their capacity. And we are really looking forward for new vendors, new service providers. So this is an excellent opportunity which is provided by EEPC. For that I want to again thank. So just I will read out a bit of data which I have brought. Of course, detailed presentation will be given by Mr. Suresh. So I don't know, I think most of the people may be knowing, but POWERGRID is a Maharatna CPSE and India's largest transmission service provider. I think that most of the people will be knowing. We own 84% of interstate transmission system, and we operate the world's largest 765 kV network. We have 1.81 lakh circuit kilometers of transmission lines, 287 EHV substations, and our transformation capacity, that is the sum of the transformers capacity of all over the India, it is 5.93 lakh MVA. System availability we consistently maintain at 99.8% and above, ensuring reliability for all stakeholders. Now coming to SR2, that is Southern Region 2. I head Southern Region 2. Southern Region 2 headquarters are situated at Bangalore, in Yelahanka. In SR2 we have 38 substations that comprises of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Pondicherry. And we have more than 22,000 circuit kilometers of transmission lines, around 13% of total POWERGRID assets. We have presence in form of as a consultant in 25 countries through consultancy as well as project execution, making POWERGRID a trusted partner for international collaborations. So there is another opportunity for all the vendors who are looking for overseas opportunities. Coming to growth prospects, India's power sector outlook. India is on track to become $13 trillion economy by 2047 with electricity as a key enabler. Installed capacity already exceeds 500 gigawatt with 51% from renewables. That's a great achievement. Hydro and nuclear. Now, clean energy commitment, target of more than 600 gigawatt non-fossil fuel capacity by 2050, 71 gigawatts for green hydrogen and energy storage expansion to 83 gigawatts. That is battery energy storage plus pumped hydro. This will drive massive transmission investment for grid strengthening, which will serve as the backbone for this transition. Seeing the global geopolitics of fossil resources,
Bharat is a driving factor behind India's fast-growing electricity and power sectors. Presently, India's engineering industry is one of the core sector and holds a pivotal place in our economic landscape. India's engineering exports rebounded in November 2025 with a total value estimated of $11.01 billion, which is an impressive 23.7% year-on-year growth compared to US dollars 8.9 billion in November 2024. The latest numbers are quite encouraging, especially in the light of punitive tariffs 50% imposed by the Trump administration on the bulk of items to India's export basket. I would also like to highlight the performance of the electricity sector in terms of exports. The engineering exports in November, as far as the electricity segment goes, has increased 20%. From a value of 1.12 billion at 1.34 billion this November to 1.12 billion last November, and also a cumulative growth of 9% from 9.35 billion up to November of 2024 to 10.21 billion, a growth of 9%. As of November 2025. The Indian electricity exports mainly to the five largest exporting hubs are to the US, UK, Singapore, Germany and South Korea, which all have registered a positive growth except for Singapore, which has got a negative growth of 10%, but all others have grown in double digits. The highest being the exports to the UK, which registered 64% growth, followed by Korea, which had 14%, followed by the US, which had 15%, Korea at 14%, and Germany at 12%.
Welcome. So, I would just let you through a presentation. So, we are talking about Bharat Electricity Summit. This exhibition conference is going to be organized under the patronage of Ministry of Power, and the tagline says electrifying growth, empowering sustainability, connecting globally. These are not just words, they reflect India's ambition, global collaboration and future-ready power infrastructure all coming together at one destination, Bharat Electricity Summit. See, there are many exhibitions that keeps on happening year round. It's more than an event. It is India's invitation to the world to collaborate, innovate, and build the power systems of tomorrow. The event is expected to support India's Viksit Bharat program for 2047 vision, where economic competitiveness, industrial growth, energy security, and inclusive growth would be center of attraction.
I can say that with all stakeholders' support, we can able to achieve the MOU target of 99.8. We are also doing a lot of international transmission system. We are building a lot of inter-regional transmission lines. We have also global footprint in 25 countries. We have a lot of stations like HVDC. We have 19 stations. We have 760 kV station of 70 number. We have 400 kV lines, substations, and GA stations, etc. See, why I am telling you is this power grid is maintaining such a huge transmission system in the world. See, we have 78 subsidiaries, we have 13 joint ventures. We are always maintaining, since 1993, we are maintaining excellent in MOU. So what are the domains we are having at the business level? As you all know that we are doing transmission, this is our main business. Apart from that, we are also doing other business. We have diversified our businesses. We are doing telecom, we are doing smart metering, distribution, energy storage. We are also building data center. In future, these are the progress. Thank you, Mother.
as seen in the previous slide, NTPC has an ambitious project, ambitious vision, and target to be a power leader in the world. And to achieve this, NTPC needs to do procurement services. Without that procurement of material and services, without which the operation reliability cannot be achieved. So